Hey yogis, it's fall season. It's officially fall season. So coming up here on the end of September, it's a perfect time for me to talk a little bit about immunity boosting. So last year, well, first of all, I have 2 kids, which means a whole lot of colds and a whole lot of bugs. My doggy's here. Come through our house. And last year, both of my kids got really sick with the flu, really strong flu bug. And as you can imagine, I was basically soaking in it, taking care of 2 kids and being around them as they went through it, but I did not get sick. And I felt my body a number of times through the season. Something would start, the symptoms would start, but I implemented all of my strategies and I did not get sick last year, which is pretty amazing. So the top 5 things I do that keep my immunity high this time of year. Number 1, every day using the Neti Pot. Little Neti Pot, you can get them anywhere. You can get them at Whole Foods. You can order them online. This one came from the Himalayan Institute. You can get them at yoga studios. You can even get them at your typical drugstore. So this clears and cleanses the nasal passages. It's all connected in here, ears and throat. So I would recommend doing it every day. Warm salt water, in the nose it goes, forward and to the side, and it comes through. So literally I do this every single day, especially if I sense that something's going on, brewing in my sinuses. So I would recommend getting that started. The other thing I do every single day this time of year is in the morning, a small glass of hot water with ghee in it. This is the ghee I buy, Organic Valley. Again, you can probably get it at most major grocery stores, for sure at natural food stores, Whole Foods, that kind of thing. So it's clarified butter, it's purified butter, and you can Google it. It has so many amazing qualities. It's highly revered in Ayurveda and yoga as a sattvic food. And it's a really good fat to have in your diet. And in Vata season, which is what we're in, everything gets drier and colder. So this is a way we moisturize on the inside, literally taking good oils in on the inside. And if you do it first thing in the morning before you've eaten anything, it goes right into your digestive system and lubricates the digestive system. So really good one every day. The third thing I do daily during this time of year is take an herbal Ayurvedic supplement called Chyavanprash. It's a jam. It's usually made with honey, and you take like a teaspoon a day. Here's the one I have. It's from the Himalayan Institute also. You can order it online. Sometimes you can find it on the shelf at Whole Foods, but it's not as well known as other herbal supplements, so sometimes they don't stock it because there's not enough turnover. They can order it for you. You can order it online. You can get one from your favorite Ayurvedic doctor. And each one is a little different, so might have a slightly different taste, so you can play around and see which one you like. But it's a bunch of herbs condensed in this base of honey, and they're immune boosting herbs. So you can take 1 or 2 teaspoons of that every day. You can literally eat it. You can spread it on toast like jam, however you want to take it. It's good. So those are the 3 that I try to do every day this time of year. And then there's 2 things that I've learned to do the moment that I feel anything brewing. Usually for me, it's throat, like it starts with an itch in the throat or something in the nose and like a postnasal drip. So the moment that happens, I daily gurgle with warm salt water. I mean, you could do this every day anyway, but I tend to just do that the moment I feel something specific in the throat. So the warm salt water is going to kill whatever's brewing in there. Same thing as the Neti Pot does for your nasal passages. So that's at first signs of something going on. And the other thing I do, which it took me a while to learn this, is if the symptoms appear in my body that something's starting and I might be getting sick, instead of pushing through it, which I did for years, I clear the day. Really and truly. Have my classes subbed out, cancel anything scheduled that I can possibly cancel, and I'm just home, and I'm quiet, and I'm still, and I rest and I stay warm. And I swear to you, taking that one day to just be down and self-care and nurture will stave off something worse that could have you down for 3 days or 5 days or a week, right? So I know it's hard in our culture to just clear the day, but I'm going to really recommend that if you feel something starting, clear the day, self-care, and you'll nip it in the bud. So those are my top 5 immune boosting things to do this season. Neti Pot, Ghee in hot water, Chyavanprash, gurgle with salt water, and if you're convinced you're coming down with something, stay in bed. Take a day and stay in bed. So here's to a healthy cold and flu season. Namaste.